Hello, welcome to my channel. This is Renae. I am going to work just a little bit on these vintage books that I've been working on for quite a while now. Well, actually just these two here. So I've done a couple of videos already on this antique book. This is from 1888. It's called The Popular Cyclopedia of Useful Knowledge. And then this one is vintage from 1942, Alaska, Our Northern Wonderland. So I'm just turning both of them into junk journals because both books were already in really bad shape. So this one was completely just torn apart. Even the spine is still really tattered, but it's so pretty. I didn't want to do anything to cover any part of it. I am going to turn this one into kind of a dark academia themed junk journal. And so I have this, well, I have some envelopes that I'm going to be adding to the signatures in all three, but I have this dark academia paper pack that I'm going to be using throughout this journal. And I've already finished the spine in this one, and I just used some vintage music sheet to cover the spine itself. And then this is chipboard that I created the, I'm not sure what this one's called. It's not really a hidden spine because we can see it. There is no thread on the outside of the spine. So anyways, it can be a removable because I used elastic, and this is really affixed very tightly on here. So anyways, I do have the 4 signatures, the base of the signature started, just some plain papers. I'll need to cut them down once I have them all figured out. So this one is done for now. What I want to do is finish the spine on these two. I think I will do, let me see. I think I'll do this one first because I'm using a similar strategy that I used on the Popular Cyclopedia. Now for this one, I did use some cardstock, some from a paper pack, and it's this really pretty marigold kind of colored with some florals in there because, like I said, this is going to be my botanical journal. It is going to have 4 signatures, and I used plain, well, not plain, but blank pages. So every other, I did a little bit of a pattern. So first signature is watercolor paper. Second signature is recycled packaging. Third one is watercolor paper and recycled packaging. So I want to use this for, you know, just doing some sketches and maybe a little bit of journaling, but mostly sketches. I've been really practicing that. I've been using some of the videos from the Creative Cove because she does wonderful tutorials on how to sketch. So anyways, I'm not sure. I feel like it's sturdy enough. So I'm just going to add the paper to the spine, and then I am going to put, oops, that's coming off. So this paper that's covering the little spine, well, there you go. The spine chipboard, I'll just leave it off, is extremely brittle. Here, I'll grab a couple of the pages from it. So this is from the Popular Cyclopedia of Useful Knowledge, the 1888 book, and you can't even really fold it, the papers, because it cracks. So like if you wanted to fold it in half, it's super brittle. Oh, of course, this one's not going to be, oh, that's stuck on me. I mean, it is actually, but anyways, I don't know if you can see it, but the paper itself is cracked and split now. And it's just super brittle. So I am only going to, well, there's some pages that have like botanical images I want to use in this journal. And I think I'm going to mount them on a little more sturdier kind of paper to make journal pages out of them. But all right, so first, like I said, I feel like I should have put something there, but that's all right. I'm going to put this on. This is just Elmer's glue, very, very, very lightly watered down. It's almost summer break here. Oh my gosh. I mean, I teach through the summer, but my son will be on summer break, which is going to be a gift to both of us. He is finishing up his sophomore year in high school, and it's been a couple of rough years for us for different reasons, some health reasons, family reasons, but he has also had a little bit of trouble keeping up in school just because of everything else that's been going on. So we are scrambling, well, he is, and I'm trying to support, to get everything done in the next couple of days, including finals. So he is in an independent study program this year. Oh shoot, where did my tweezers go? Oh, right there. And yeah, it's been tough for him to be on the computer so much. But there were reasons that we did that. I don't have one yet. It's totally crooked. Darn it. Okay, it's gonna rip. Oh, I think I might have done it. Okay. It'll just be easier to do in my hand. Yeah, I'm trying out this new process. I cannot remember which channel I saw this on, but yeah, the creator made it look so quick and easy and just really sturdy, but I feel like maybe I should have added something because it seems a little flimsy, but I mean, I know that the video I watched, the person used a different kind of glue. I can't remember what kind of glue. Maybe it was the Fabri-Tac or Fabri-Fix, but this paper is so thin, I wasn't sure about the Fabri-Fix. So anyways, on this one I'm going to do similar to the Popular Cyclopaedia, and I have where I want my holes already drawn on here, and I'm going to do the teeny tiny. Where did oh, right here. Oh my gosh. So I'm going to do the teeny tiny not brads. I need to concentrate. So this is very thick chipboard that I'm using here. Uh-oh. And when I used it on the Popular Cyclopaedia, these little, why am I forgetting? Little eyelets, there we go. they barely fit on the other one, so I'm pretty sure they will fit. Oh, that's kind of crooked. Okay, that's right. I am totally messing the, I had it all lined up and I've messed it up, but that's all right. I am learning to be perfectly imperfect with my crafting and junk journaling. Oh my gosh, why can't I can't even find it. There we go. Oh my gosh. I just have a not a very good setup. Yeah, that is super crooked, but I'm not sure why my setup is so awkward when I want to craft and record, but it is, and that's why I'm more comfortable doing just like flip through videos. Let's see, which one do I want to use? God, these little ones are, I can't find my, I have these tweezers, but I also have some bigger ones. Oh, these actually are better than my fingers, so. I don't know. I kind of like, well, I like them both. I think I'm going to do these because I used the gold in the other one. And as is often the case with me, I am doing this video quite late at night. It's like I think, okay, tomorrow I'm going to have a light work day, you know, with actual work, but also light responsibilities around the house. And I'm so excited because I'm like, okay, I'm just gonna wake up and I'm going to go straight and do my video. And that never ever happens. Things come up, I end up getting busy, and then before you know it, it is late. I don't know why. Okay, I think I got those all in pretty good. Yeah. I'm gonna try my fingers. Yeah, the days just always get away from me. Like really, really badly. You can tell how crooked this bottom row is. The top row looks pretty good. Oh my gosh. And this is why I should not wait until it's this late at night, because I am tired and I really should be going to bed. I should be in bed reading, but I didn't get the chance to do any kind of paper crafting or junk journaling, so I'm gifting myself a little bit of time. Now the process to glue this down, it's kind of a lengthy process, so I probably will not do that tonight and do that on the recording. I'd like to get the other junk journal spine completed also, so I think for today, I also have a very small little craft space in my bedroom, so I'm always covering things and piling things on top of things. And all right, so I am going to at least pick out the elastic. Actually, I had already decided, I believe I'm going to use this green. So I have two different types of elastic. I have this that I got at a thrift store, and this is the best. This is really thick, and I just need one strand. But then I have these other ones. that, maybe I got these at the thrift store too, but they're very thin. All these other ones are really thin, and I like to double them up just to make sure that they're nice and sturdy. So that's what I did with the other one. Maybe, I mean, I don't always have to have everything so coordinated. Let's see. I could do this color. I mean, I could do any of these colors. Well, it'll either be this one or the green. So let me just cut one of each for now. And then I will make that decision tomorrow because, like I said, basically the way that I did the other one, and I will do this one, is you thread these through. Oh, this is way too long because I'm just going to do one. And then we tie them back here. And then once I have all four on, I'll put some bookbinding tape or some kind of really heavy duty tape to cover the elastic pieces and keep them in place. Then I add a bunch of different glues or maybe double-sided tape, and I stick the whole thing to the spine. So it reinforces the spine, and it gives me my elastic pieces for the removable signatures. So that's what I'm going to do with this one. Like I said, it took me so long to do this book, and I just, it's too late for me to do that. But yeah, so you can see how this one is completely glued down, and these are nice and sturdy. So this one's going to be similar to that. All right, and so the last thing I want to do in this video is my third book over here. And this one I am going to do what I would imagine, ouch, is a, oh, I was looking for that, is a traditional hidden spine. And so for this one, I have already reinforced this spine because it was really, really thin and flimsy. It's just cardboard. And I am going to then affix this fabric. I chose this fabric because the colors match the front cover almost perfectly. And then once I glue this to, this is really thick chipboard, then, yeah, I already have my holes marked on this one too. Then, so I'm going to glue the material. I guess I'm not going to tell you what I'm going to do. I'm just going to do it. And I'm going to do the removable signatures for this one as well. I just really like that option because when I have a junk journal that I love, and then I use it, and then, you know, I mean, I do have some that are sewn in, and once I'm done, they become part of my completed stash. But I love the idea of having the signatures removable. Ooh, this is my new bottle, and it's so satisfying when it's a new bottle. Oh, I need my, there we go. A little bit here. Okay. And I think it would be easier to do it this way. The only thing about using this particular method is your signatures are much shorter than they would be if we just sewed them in. So, I mean, I have to say, I do like both methods for different reasons. All right. It's a little bit crooked, but that's okay. What I like about having the cardboard on there is I can line this up much easier. So when I do the hidden spine, sometimes I really struggle with getting it centered like I did with the Cyclopaedia one. All right, so before I glue this on, these corners didn't. All right, then I'm going to, this one gets a little bit trickier just because of the material. Let's see if I can do these a little quicker. Now where I put the holes, they're a little too far up from me, so I'm trying to line it up as best I can. Slightly below the dots that I drew. Oh no, come on. There we go. But I'm really not lining them up all that great. Where is it? There it is. Okay, it just felt like it was too far. It's pretty close to the edge. All right, that's good. That's fine. Once we have everything on, I think it's going to be okay. I just worry if I get way too close to the edge, you can't really fix that. Anyways, I was saying it's almost summer break for us, and even though I do teach through summer, it's just an online class, so that makes it nicer. I mean, I would love to just not have to teach during summer, but come on, come on. Oh, gosh. There we go. You know, this is a very unpopular, maybe, opinion, but summer is my least favorite season. It's not that I don't like summer, it's just that I love autumn is my absolute favorite. So really, summertime just means I'm super close to my favorite season. Oh my gosh. Anyways, I'm not going to use it again right now. So I do, you know, my son is 16 now, and so I do try to, I mean, I've always tried to really appreciate each season, not just the weather seasons, but seasons of our lives and his growing up. But because, you know, time goes by really fast. So I am really trying to savor summers. I think I'm going to use these. Kind of like this gray. Yep. And, you know, just slow down and enjoy. There's a park close to our house that does summer concerts. And, oh my gosh, why is it totally crooked? Oh my God, it's so crooked. Oh no. Oh well. Yeah, so they have summer concerts at this park by my house, and I can hear it. Like, I can sit in my backyard and just enjoy the music. But we didn't have them last year because they were I don't know, what do you call a park? Renovation, remodeling. They were redoing it, and so we didn't have the summer concerts last year. So I'm really excited to have those back. In the park, it's still fenced off, but it looks really pretty. There's a play structure, like a massive play structure, which would have been nice to have when my son was younger. Now he's older, but I mean, we can still go play on it, but it's going to be a draw. Like, it's going to have lots of kids on it for quite a while because it is super cool. But anyway, so I'm looking forward to savoring some of those days. We also have a really fun, we have a lot of farmers markets in my area, but there's a really fun one at one of the local beaches. It's on Friday evenings, and I need to, last year I didn't go to very many of them, and I really need to get out to some of them, and not just to like drop my son off, but like I need to go and enjoy them. I need to walk around and have a good time, maybe sit and have a glass of wine, go grab an ice cream cone. I just need to do fun things, and that's what I plan to do. Okay, so we've got the eyelets in, and now I will get this one. I will put the, oh gosh, where did I put the box now? Over here. I told you my space is so little. All right, and then for this hidden spine, I don't glue this part down. I just glue the two sides of the cloth down. I still haven't decided if I'm going to put some cardstock paper on. I think I am, or maybe just make some tuck spots. I don't know yet. We'll see. All right, for this one, I do want to I want to use the thick material again because, I mean the thick elastic, because I don't want to have to double it. I wish this blue was just slightly different, but it would still look nice with this paper, the material. I think I'm going to use the blue. I never ever have cause to use the blue. As you can tell, I can't. Where's the edge? That's what I've done with all of these. I just, that looks like it's got to be it. I've allowed my tea to get cold. Yuck. I like my tea super, super hot. Wow. Oh my God. Oh, nope. This is crazy. Like it's always hard to find the end. All right. Just gonna cut it. And I'll have two ends now. Oh my gosh. Okay. I want to make sure that I have enough, but that I don't waste too much. So for this journal, I'm obviously going to do a forest kind of wooded theme. Oh no, I made them too small maybe. Oh gosh. Oh, maybe not. And the popular encyclopedia I had mentioned, I'm going to do a dark academia, and then the green one. Oh my gosh, this is why this when I do these, it takes me forever because the elastic just constantly pops out of my grip. Come on. Okay. Oh, all right. And I just don't want it so tight that it bows it. Okay, it's perfect. I think this will work, but I am going to cut the next two a little bit bigger or longer. Oh my gosh, now I found the edge. Well, there it is. So what I'm doing with these books is I'm trying a different approach. Usually I start a junk journal and then I just focus on that one junk journal and I just build it from start to finish, and it takes me weeks and weeks and weeks. So I'm trying a different kind of, where not really an assembly line because I'm not making that many, but kind of like just practicing that concept of I chose the books, I made the cover, I did the covers, I'm doing the spines now, and next I will do the signatures. And before I put the signatures in, I'm going to do some of the ephemera projects that I've been finding that I really, really love. I've been just experimenting with different processes and projects. Oh man, come on, stay there. That's awkward. Nope, it's not gonna work. Okay, why am I using that finger? There we go. Okay. So I think I will still tape these. In the past, when I've done the hidden spine with elastic, I did not tape, but I think that I will. And I probably need to get to bed. I'm going to regret doing this in the morning. But let's just at least get the spine in. And then I'll be happy. And one of the channels I've really been into lately is I think her name is Michelle at the Creative Cove, because I've always wanted to learn how to sketch. Oh no. And she has a lot of videos about that. So I've been practicing. That one's kind of loose, and I really love how she does, like she's been doing like these scrap busting mass make projects, and so I've been doing some of those. I just need a storage system once I have a mass supply of something. Oh yeah, see, I didn't need this much, darn it. Oh well. I'll just trim some of this off. I think they're good enough. I feel like this one's kind of loose. I would like to try and tighten this one a little bit, because once I glue it down, I can't do anything. Oh, there it went. This was the first one I put on that felt like it was tight. Okay. After lots of trial and error, I've come up with what is a system that works for me with this elastic, but man, it's still very awkward. Come on, come on. Okay, there. And I let it, oh no. And then, how did I untie this one? All right. Maybe my system isn't so good. Oh gosh, okay, let's see. They're like guitar strings. They have to have a certain... All right, this is good. I'm not gonna keep messing with it. Okay, let me just tighten these before they come loose again. This one's pretty darn loose. All right, it's fine. I'm not going to keep tightening them. Gosh. Okay, so there's those. I'm trying to line them up a little bit better. There we go. Then I will add some bookbinding tape. I don't even know how long this video is. It's probably after 11 right now, and way too late for me. Will it fit that way? No. Let's see. Will that show through? No. I think I'm going to leave the tape just like that. Usually I cut it to line up with the spine, but all right. And then, so for this one, like I mentioned, this is going to be a traditional hidden spine. So I'm just going to, well, now I'm doubting myself, because if I do put some paper cardstock, I always struggle with, let me just grab a piece to see whether I like to put the paper over the material or if I like the material over the paper. I usually like this look. And I might want to do that. So I have not decided. Actually, I am going to put paper on the inside cover of this book because it's just plain. I mean, the color is nice and caramelized, but yeah. So since I want to put paper on the inside covers, I am going to wait to glue this on, because I want to put this over the paper that I use. And it is much too late for me to dig into my paper stash. But basically, what I will do is just put glue on the material strips and then line this up. It's kind of thick. I don't know if that's going to be the best. Oh my gosh. Well, I'm experimenting. So I am experimenting with different kinds of spines, and I'm not sure I'm going to like this one because I have it double layered. It's really thick, and yeah, the material. So if I glue the material so it's nice and taut here, it won't open. And then if I glue the material while it's open, it's going to have a lot of, well, I don't know. I guess that is going to be a decision for tomorrow, because I am really, really tired. And at least I got to do a little bit of work on these journals, and that feels good. So I will call it a night and revisit these tomorrow. Okay, well, if you stuck around, thanks so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video.